Hello guys, this is Cassandra. Today I will be talking about both articles that Hare and Skrowick wrote on whether technology is neutral or not. And they answer the question because it's a commonly asked question, and both believe that it's not neutral at all. And people often say that technology is just a tool. But I mean, it sounds reasonable on the surface, but because a phone, after all, is just metal, glass, and wires. That's an object. But when I think about how I interact with my phone and how my friends do and family, I feel like it's more than just that, and it was never just neutral, because it influences our actions, our behavior, how we think, what we do in our daily lives. Like a bunch of us heavily rely on it, and even myself, I feel it has influenced me so much. And in both articles, they show how technology has shaped our behavior and how it can affect us even when we're not using it. Hare makes the case that all technology carry values because they're designed with certain purposes in mind. He used the example of a hammer. While it seems like just an object, its shape makes some actions easier, like hammering a nail. And the design itself is a form of influence, is what Hare discusses in his article. Another thing is the smartphone. Think about the smartphones. They aren't just neutral rectangles that people carry around. The way they're built with touchscreens, notifications, social media, all these different things on the smartphone itself influence people's gestures, swipe gestures, nudges, people constantly checking, as discussed before. All those notifications, I am constantly checking, even if I don't even have a notification. Or even when I don't need to use my phone, but I just used it because I'm just so hooked to it. For example, when Instagram notifies me when a friend DMs me or texts me or posts something, it pulls me to the app when I whether or not I really need to check it, and usually I don't really need to check it. That's not neutrality. As Hare discusses in his article, it's a design that's meant to grab attention, which it is, really. Smartphone, the laptop. While Skrowick pushes the idea even further, his study found that simply having a smartphone in sight lowers people's ability to focus, even though they're not actively using it. This honestly surprised me, but I realized that it's actually true. I've probably experienced it firsthand. A lot of us probably have. Even I can think of one right now, actually. When I'm studying, I have my notebook out or my laptop, and my phone is just face up next to me. I'll glance at it every few minutes, almost involuntarily. Even if nothing pops up, no notifications. And a thing I discussed in the video, it's I have the urge, what if a friend is texting me? What if I'm missing out on something on social media, TikTok, Instagram? Even if nothing shows up, or it's should I just check it really quick? But I don't need to, which is how Skrowick pushes his idea about that it's not simply just about it pushes us to grab the phone when we don't need to, which means that the phone itself is influencing my behavior without me even needing to touch it, which is another example of how technology is not neutral, and it honestly affects people's mind passively, not just when you choose and other people choose to engage with it. Other examples that make the non-neutrality of technology is the GPS. The GPS is just a navigation tool, right? Which is a convenient upgrade from the paper map, because I couldn't be able to read a paper map. Only the GPS. And the GPS has, like, evolved and reshaped the way we move through the world. And, like, we don't memorize anything anymore as people used to with the maps, because the GPS does it all for us. Like, I'm currently on my way back from New York from visiting family, and I kid you not, we go to New York so much. I've gone since I was little, and I still don't know the way. Like, it's not memorized because of the GPS. The GPS does it all for me. Like, why would I need to memorize it? That's another thing that's proving my point. It's also, like, the GPS, it's, like, not the GPS, the technology itself has, like, changed my habits and lowered my sense of spatial awareness, which, like, shapes how us users consume technology or information, and it's just not neutral. And yeah, these are 2 points that both of these authors make.